The Texas Senate will hold the impeachment trial against Ken Paxton by the end of August, but he has already been removed from office. Governor Greg Abbott can appoint an interim, but no word yet on that decision. To give us some insight right now, Despart from the Texas Tribune is joining us. Zach, as always, thank you so much for being with us.
Glad to be here.
So right now that position is essentially vacant. What does that mean for office operations? What does that mean for that office?
Well, the office hopefully should be functioning as close to normal as possible. Currently, Attorney General Paxton's top deputy, that's First Assistant Brent Webster, is effectively serving the role of Attorney General. Who'll serve that role until Paxton is either acquitted or the governor appoints someone in his stead while that Senate trial is pending. Other news out of the Attorney General's office this afternoon. Six senior employees in that office have said that they are going to go on leave to assist with the Paxton defense for the trial. So that could have an impact more so than just him missing.
Okay. Now, before his impeachment, and we spoke about this, Paxton said that this would affect the pending lawsuits. Do we know yet if it will?
That was an argument he was trying to make to House members to not impeach him. The House members weren't persuaded by that argument. It's only been obviously a couple of days, so we don't know the actual effect of the lawsuits, but the House members didn't think it was a reason not to impeach Paxton.
Okay, Zach, and there was an overwhelming number of votes to impeach in the House. Do we think that we'll see the same thing in the Senate?
It's a good question. The House certainly sent a very strong message to the Senate. Not only did about 80% of House members vote for impeachment, 70% of the Republican caucus voted for impeachment. So the Senate can do what it wants. It does what it wants, regardless of the House on many issues. This will be no different. But certainly the House has spoken with a nearly unified voice that they don't think Ken Paxton should be the Attorney General anymore.
Okay, and then just lastly, for people who may be catching up on news after a holiday weekend, what's next? What are the next steps in this?
So right now there's a special session, but that's just focused on mostly the property tax bills. The House has appointed 12 impeachment managers. Those are essentially the prosecutors who are going to attempt to convict Attorney General Paxton. The Senate has decided they will hold the Paxton trial by the end of August. They have set up a committee of members, and those people are going to figure out exactly how the procedure is going to work for the trial. We haven't had an impeachment trial since 1975 in Texas, so a lot of people are dusting off those law books to figure out exactly how it should work.
Okay, Zach, as always, from the Texas Tribune, thank you so much for your time.